So greetings and aloha, what's going on? It's Mike's from LiveMyAssOff.com. So I'm just out sort of on an adventure, in the sense that it's somewhere I've never been before. I've bought an audio mixer before, which is the goal for today. And basically it's to buy an audio mixer that takes audio, analog audio, from my microphones and simply converts it to USB. And so I'm getting a Behringer mixer if you have any interest in audio. Behringer is, one could argue, is the copy of Mackie products, but they're actually of pretty good quality. The mic preamps have pretty low noise floor, if any of this means anything to you. And the price is incredibly reasonable. Now, obviously, the duty that I have to pay because I'm buying the item in Thailand, and it's technology that arguably is assembled, certainly, and produced in China, so the duty is pretty steep. If I were to just like buy it at Guitar Center or musiciansfriend.com and just have it delivered to my house in the United States, then it would be, you know, about $70. But here, believe it or not, it's about $100. So almost 50% duty, which is it's 2,500 baht is what I ended up paying. So not too bad. Anyway. But what I wanted to show you is, so I took the bus, and then, but what I need some like converters from 3.5mm to XLR, or 1/4" tip ring sleeve to XLR. The point is that the woman at the audio shop didn't have those, and she said, but come over to this mall, the older mall, called Old Siam. So I got on the bus and ended up coming over to sort of near where I needed to be, and then, you know, you get to a bus stop, and then from there it's like a 500 to, you know, 700 meter walk or something, depending upon how close you get. But what I wanted to show you is I'm coming down basically an alley. Google thinks it's a street for the most part, but it's basically an alley, and it's sort of, it's interesting, arguably one of those sort of alleys that if you were to see a movie that was shot in Thailand or something like that, or maybe even Southeast Asia, and you would be like down this dark alley and you would see all these shops, you'd be like, okay, yeah, that looks authentic, that looks like Southeast Asia. Well, that is what, and then coming out of it, I basically end up here. So check this out. So I come out, and on the map, I'm like, okay, it's a river, basically, you know, it's a klong, right, in Thailand. And I come out and I see they've done this with it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like so cool. Now, unfortunately, I'm illiterate, so I don't know what this says. But how cool looking is this, man? And so I wanted to just do a quick video and show you guys this, because it's just like really, really neat. And it's certainly the first one of these I've seen. I've seen plenty of shops by plenty of klong, by plenty of river, but never like this. And this is really great. And all the trees that they put in and everything. And so it's just like, you know, one little shop, and it goes all the way down. And it also goes all the way back up here, basically over to the, over to another sort of main road. And my needs are gonna be met if I continue sort of back through my alleyway. Over here on the left, which is the word Sai in Thai, I've learned. It's another one of my few new Thai words. But over here. So pretty sweet, right? And I'm not quite sure whether this is one of these rivers that actually has klong boats in it, which for, I think the last time I took one, it was about 20 baht, something like that. And so, all right, so let's see what this says about it here. So, the Han Bridge was built in the reign of King Pra-Buddha Yoda Chulak, King Rama I. Wow, nice. Bridge was made single plank laid across the canal. Obviously, they've upgraded since then. One family was firmly fixed while the other side lay across the opposite side without fixing, which could be turned for the boat to pass. Very interesting. Bridges that could operate like this in Bangkok and other provinces were commonly called as Saphan Han. So the bridge has been modified and changed many times. Significant changes was made in the reign of King Mongkut, which was Rama IV. Steel frame was added to the bridge with a smooth plank floor. Under the plank floor had steel wheels on the rails, which could separate the bridge for the boat to pass. Another significant change was made in the reign of King Chulalongkorn, who was Rama V. His Majesty ordered to build a new turning bridge, which was different from the others in Bangkok. It was inspired by Rialto Bridge in Venice and Ponte Vecchio in Florence, Italy. The This was a wide curved wooden bridge, a more curved wooden bridge than usual. There were 7 to 8 rooms on each side of the bridge for shop houses to rent, and 1.5 meter wide walkway in the middle of the bridge for crossing. Nowadays, Saphan is a cement bridge, as you've seen over there, but the name of the bridge remains the same as a memorial to commemorate the first bridge that was constructed. That's very, very cool. I like stuff like this, you know, and I grew up in Boston, right? So there's plenty of history over there, you know, so I kind of get used to this. But it's kind of funny, right? I mean, if you were to sort of drop someone, I think, on this street, not from here, they wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, look, it's Bangkok. And so I like stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Now, if you were to go to, you know, one of the sort of modern condos that we've been staying at, then you also probably wouldn't say, oh, look, I'm in Bangkok, you know, because the condo's like 2 years old and everything around. There's like a Subway and a McDonald's and the Dairy Queen, you know, and I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. But I'm certainly a fan of what they've done here. This is great looking. And if you can tell, the movement of the river actually, it's, you know, it's not a rushing river, but it certainly is, you know, causing movement, which is pretty important. Otherwise, because of the heat and you know, the sad reality that you know, a lot of trash gets thrown in here, it could really smell if it became, you know, too stagnant. So it's a good benefit that it moves. So anyway, I just wanted to check in from the Saphan Bridge. I did not know that's actually where I was until we both walked by that sign. So now I'm as educated as you are. So anyway, so I'm gonna head off to the old Siam Plaza and see if I can't get some basically audio connector converters. And then from there, as you know, if you follow any of my videos, you know that one of the things that is a pet peeve of mine is poor quality audio, which is, it is getting better at every time. However, it is not to the level of what I think is good. So it's getting better, but it's not good. So anyway, on our way to that mall, and we'll check in later. Hope you're living the dream. Ciao. So I switched cameras because just as I was taking that footage of me walking through the sort of market there, my phone informed me that it was out of space. That is my other phone, my older Huawei, where the SIM card actually doesn't function, but it works sort of as a tablet, if you will. The Wi-Fi in it works fine. So what I do is I'll carry it around and I'll record on it, and then once I get a Wi-Fi signal, which I can actually hotspot from here on my LG or my Google Pixel XL, then it will upload all of the video content that I generate, like I'm doing right now. Anyway, and the bummer about that is that just as it stopped, up walked this wonderful older lady who, her and about 7 other women on the bus helped me get off at the right stop to walk up here. But, you know, I guess I'm a broken record with good news about Thailand, so sorry about that. But the people here are just fantastic. And so anyway, so I am, let's see if I can get this. Yeah, I'm here at KFC. No, I'm here at the old, what is it called again? Yeah, Old Siam Shopping Plaza, Old Siam Plaza. So I even asked her as we walked by the mall that's back there, which is called, I think it's called like China Place or something like that. I said, oh, should I go in there, you know, for technology? She said, no, Old Siam Shopping Plaza. And again, this is the place where the woman from the audio shop instructed me to come. So, so it looks like I have to enter here at some point. These are, you know, they have the anchor stores kind of at the bottom here. And it looks like there was an entrance over there or something like that. But I figured I'd just walk through here. What I've discovered is that walking through a mall with a camera is not necessarily, and certainly talking into it, is not necessarily appreciated by some people, and specifically some stores. Like, so for example, if I'm gonna like walk through Big C with my camera, they like don't like that. So I figured, okay, fine, I'll shut it off for my walk through the mall. But at the end of the day, all I'm doing is I'm just going to get like a cable for the phone, or rather for the camera. And microphone that allows me to basically go from a 3.5 millimeter to either tip ring sleeve or XLR. How's that? So, in I go. Talk to you soon. Ciao.